Today is Saturday, July 2nd, the year is 2022. Anyway, it's been a long day over here at the house. Actually, it's been a very pleasant day at the house. I even brought some clippers and did my beard myself and shaved it up. And I got some nice clippers and shears and went at it and cleaned it up myself. For the cost of what it cost. What I paid for them clippers is what I would have paid that barber. For one, I got brand new clippers I can use over and over and over. So I'm going to start doing my own beard and keeping it clean myself. I know I kind of shaved it kind of close, but hey, who cares? I almost shaved it off. Anyway, I went to the grocery store. I did some shopping today, and while coming out the store, there was a big crowd of people around this older-looking minivan, and there was a bunch of kids and a woman there, and they were giving her a, it looks like they were doing a jump start, or she needed some jumper cables, and they were trying to help fix her vehicle. She's parked right next to me. So, of course, there's a big commotion about my car, and I'm trying to get in my car, and I can hear her just talking and saying this in her conversation. She said she had 19 children. And people were helping her and said, wow, these are all your kids. And there were children everywhere. I'm like, I'm looking around, there 19 children. She said she didn't leave abortion. Two of these kids, one girl, I guess her daughter, of course I'm being nosy. Her daughter was holding a baby. So it was my youngest kids right there. And I said, she still having children? She had 19 kids. She said, I don't believe in no abortion. They need to stop this abortion mess. These women need to have these babies and brain these. I love all my children. Now, mind you, I'm minding my business. I'm coming out of Kroger, doing my little shopping, picked up a couple of, what was I in there for? Oh, I ran out of coffee creamer and some other stuff. So I did a little light shopping, it wasn't much. And it's early in the morning, and all this commotion's going on with all these kids out there. Y'all, those kids looked a hot ass mess. They were in this raggedy van. They were not, the kids were just, it kind of broke my heart a little bit because I'm listening to this crazy woman talk about God, Jesus, and 19 children she got all her kids, and she loved her kids, and clearly the kids are running around out of control. Her van broke down, she needed to jump start. They were able to get jumper cables and start the van. Here's the funny part. Of course, these are all black folks. One of the 19 kids, me, black. The people who had a sister were white. I'm trying to help her get her van started. Yeah. And I can hear the white guy say, yeah, I don't know why these women had these abortions. You're right. They should have these babies. Look at all these kids. I'm glad, and I'm listening to this stuff because I'm trying to put my little goodies in the car. I got some water and some, I don't even remember when I brought that grocery store today. I brought some water, just some water and some juice. And my coffee cream was what I went in there for. And I was standing there looking at this chaos and confusion going on around me. Y'all know how I feel about that Christian mess. And I'm standing there watching this, and I was just thinking to myself, wow. This woman had 19 children. The kids looked a hot ass mess. The girls' hairs wasn't done. Their hair was standing on top of their head. I guess they was going for the all natural look. I thought about, it brought back memories of me being a kid. My mother had 7 of us. She had twice that, almost three times. 19, she was just 2. And she got some younger kids, younger babies with us, so she might make it to 21 kids, who knows? And I'm thinking, where's this woman's husband? I'm just kind of stupid on my behalf, because I don't know the circumstances of her situation. But I heard her going on and on about abortion, and abortion this and abortion that, and this and that, and white folks were cheering her on and all that. We don't like it either. But clearly these white folks that were helping her didn't have 19 children. I do know for a fact that there are white people who do have 19 children. We always see it on TV all the time. But to have all these kids and be in poverty, that man had to be over 20-something years of age. Had to have been. On his last leg, huffing and puffing all these kids out there, how they fit in that van, it was beyond me. And I had saw them in that grocery store, but I didn't realize they were all together. And clearly, she didn't have all 19 kids there, but she had a harem. There was quite a few folks. I'm out of my business, and it kind of broke my heart to hear this woman saying this stuff. And there's nothing wrong with having 19 children if you can afford it. Those kids in them raggedy clothes, that raggedy, dirty van. It brought back memories of me going with my grandmother up to Michigan, and my grandmother would have all of us as little kids. She'd have all my cousins, everybody. We'd be at least 19, 20 of us, but we were multiple families. We all be getting in my grandmother's car to go get ice cream. She put us in this big van or station wagon, whatever car vehicle she had at the moment. And we'd go get ice cream, be all excited and stuff. We'd be in there fighting in the house. To bring 19 children into this, I don't even want to bring one. She brought 19. And clearly she cannot afford them. At least it didn't look like it to me. I didn't say very much other than hello, and I was listening. They were parked in my way. I couldn't get out of the parking spot while all this commotion was going on. Luckily, they didn't get their van started, and all them heathens jumped in there. And I say they weren't heathens. They were just kids. Younger, older. When you have 19 children, clearly you can't raise them all. They have to sit still and be quiet. They're running around. But you have to wonder, 19 children. Now they want to take abortion away. We're going to see a lot of people with a lot of kids that they cannot afford. The worker bees. See, I keep hearing people saying, this whole thing about abortion is about these white women not having children, and they're trying to white races get. No, it ain't about that at all, y'all. The United States only has 330 million people living here, give or take a few million people. The worker bees. They need these women to produce these children in this country to create the worker bees. You know who the worker bees are. You got the queen bee, then you got the worker bees. The people who pick up the trash. People who cut your grass, the people who work menial jobs, just minimum wage jobs to get through life. They need more of these worker bees here in the USA to keep this country going. So by eliminating abortion, because see, white women or wealthy white folks or white folks, period, gonna find a way to terminate a pregnancy. Unless they in the Appalachian Mountains, they're going to be in trouble. The vast majority of people who want a divorce who can afford it going to get one. If they got to fly to Mars, they're going to fly on up there and get it. But these people in poverty, they won't be able to get one. Now, I don't know if this woman had 19 kids by one man. I don't know. I wanted to ask, where's the baby dead? Where is he dead? Where? What the hell going on here? You got 19 children all by the same man? Possibly. I have a friend of mine, he's he's from Augusta, Georgia. James got like 14, 15 brothers and sisters, and 8. It's something outrageous. But all his brothers are gay. All of them. There's like 10, 11 of them boys in that family. They're all gay, and they got gay cousins too. Large families exist. We know that. I mean, there was 7 of us. That was relatively large, I believe. I think out of all my uncles and aunts, I think my mother and father had the most, 7. I'm pretty sure that was, I'd have to count. Maybe my daughter had 7 kids too, because she, sugar daddy. Oh, she had maybe a 5-year-old. I'm not too sure. My daughter did adopt some children too. You have to wonder. 7 children. 7. I mean, my mother brought 7 into the world. And they clearly were the easiest job. We didn't know we were, we weren't rich. I wouldn't say we were poor, but we weren't on food stamps or welfare and all that stuff. Daddy worked, Mama was a crossing guard. I mean, could have been worse. But to stand in that heat, in that parking lot, all them kids. They talking about abortion. I ain't had no cup of coffee. I really wanted to say something. The devil was trying my ass today. I swear to y'all, I didn't get my first cup of coffee till about 11 something. And I woke up at 7:30 this morning to get some coffee. And I didn't get that coffee till 11 something. My patience was tried to the pushing point. To the point of no return, actually. Until I got that coffee, I said, oh, fine, I get this damn coffee. Today was one of them days when at least I didn't have no workers over here. All my workers had been quit on my ass. They're supposed to be back today. They didn't show up. They just don't know how happy I was. I was laying in that bed. I got that text message. I just smiled and turned back over and said, F their asses out of hell with that damn. I'm just trying to finish a bathroom up here. Finish the attic out. I'm trying, but ain't nobody showing up. I'm sick of their ass and they sick of me. We all like, yeah, fuck you. I might fuck you back, motherfucker. Yeah, they can sit there, close that door, lock it. And shit, and go up there. I cleaned it up. It's all nice and clean if they ever would show up and work. 19 children. Y'all, we gonna be in some trouble. Well, y'all gonna be in some trouble because I ain't have no kids. But you know what? It boggles the mind. What the fuck is gonna happen around here when these women have all these kids that they cannot afford? And it's going to happen. The worker bees have to exist. And if y'all don't think the Democrats and Republicans have conspired against the American people to do this, you are a fool. They know what's going on. I don't care what nobody say. The United States has to have a dramatic increase in childbirths in this country. This country will be harmed. We won't have enough people for the military. Very important. The worker bees have to exist. So abortion has to go away. So that women like this woman at that Kroger, they can have the 19 children. All more worker bees. We gotta have military, Army, Navy, Marines. Gotta have that. On top of they trying to push people into space now, our astronaut program. So many. They need baby. They need worker bees. They need these women to have these children. We have to cut back on abortion because there are too many abortions that hurt the population in the country. They need to grow this population and fast. So, by half the states banning abortions, a lot of folks are going to get stuck with these babies and kids they may not necessarily want, but some may want them, like this woman. She said she wanted her kids. She was going on about abortion. And I want to say her so bad, ma'am, why are you talking about abortion? Clearly you ain't had one abortion and ain't planning on having one, so what's the concern? Mind your business, bitch. And take care of these 19 years you got. That should keep your hands pretty damn full. Be sitting in this hot ass parking lot getting a jump start. Yeah, we've all had cars that had issues, so that could happen to anybody. I ain't never drove. I take that back. I had some raggedy cars. I had some raggedy cars at one time. Lord, you buy a car, you say, shit, this damn thing, piece of shit. We've all been down that path. I've had new cars that I had a Lexus SC430 convertible. I had to constantly get jump started. The battery would go dead. And so you go buy a new battery, and then if the battery would drain out of that car, I don't know why, but that car had issues. And it was a brand new car. So I'm not attacking her because anybody could need a jump start. I could leave my lights on and something. But these 19 kids, this raggedy ass vehicle, that buggy full of groceries they were running around with. How do you even feed 19 kids? How? I want to say, ma'am, you must be working some miracles over there. In the Bible, they say Jesus fed that group of people with fish and bread. He pinched, Child, there's some fairy tales told in that damn Bible. 19 children. I don't know. And standing there in that heat, and it was hot. I'm watching this chaos and confusion. It brought back a lot of memories of being a kid. In no control of your own destiny at that point. And I made a vow I would never, ever, 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 ever live my life a certain type of way. I wanted something better, different, more. And I'm not saying that my childhood was bad or anything. I just didn't want that. Sometimes I do desire, as I'm getting older, it's crossed by my, I need some kid. Maybe I should have had a kid or two, a son, or I ain't cut this damn grass. Go out there and cut that grass, boy, right now. Get your ass out there and cut that fucking grass. And while you at it, wash them all cars. Wash them. They better be clean. I should have had a couple of kids. Wash some clothes, too. I don't know, is it just me? Is it just depressing? Poverty? I mean, I don't know. You know, white folks just cheering on. Yeah. I'm thinking, what is going on here? The kids running around like roaches. This crazy women talking all this shit about anti-abortion. White folks helping out and cheering on. They stopping and looking at the kids. Oh, these kids are beautiful. Y'all ain't got 19 kids. The worker bees have to exist. And so abortion has to go away. So you motherfuckers can create more worker bees. Y'all don't get it, but I do. I get it. I don't want to create any worker bees. I have a cousin who's my age. I need to call mine down and see what she. I have a cousin. She had all these babies out of Detroit, and her name was Cynthia. She had all these kids that she never took care of, never raised any of them. And you get mine on here. Mine can tell you some stories. And I can get down, get on over here and make some YouTube videos, entertain the crowd. I'll be sitting there eating popcorn. Mine can tell you some stories. You'll be sitting there going, what? I'm still in shock about these 19 kids. I don't know why, because there are lots of people who do have huge families. I mean, well, I couldn't imagine having 19 children. How do you feed them? How do you clothe them? How do you house them? How do you take care of them? How do you take them to the dentist, doctor's appointments? How? Do it all at one time, all 19, the whole day, y'all in the dentist's office all day, laying there cleaning everybody's teeth. Is that how that works? Who watches all these kids while you out working? Who changes all these diapers and baby? I'm just thinking you gotta talk about a village. Shit, you didn't create a village. What do y'all think? 19 kids, isn't that kind of extreme? She couldn't have been maybe a little bit older than me. I want to say, I had so many questions in my head. I didn't get my car and gag for outfitting these crazy people. Where the baby daddy at? How old are you? What is the cost of raising these kids? Do you have a job? Do you work? Why is this car so bad? I had a lot of questions running through my head. And I said, they might attack my ass. All 19 kids. Nigga, shut your damn mouth. You be talking about mom. Kids turn my ass up. Shit. They would have whipped my ass too, because it was 19 to them person. I don't think she had 19 there. I didn't count them all. And white folks standing there, y'all know I love them white folks. Love them. Just love them. I'm looking at them. Anyway, that's just my thoughts and opinions. Don't pay me no attention. I ain't got 19 children. I got beat and got this one little carcass patty. I'm about to go and take business video and run his ass outside, get some fresh air. I'm still a bit gagging at this $700 utility bill that walked through this damn door. Hey, what the fuck is this $700 utility bill? I meant to look that up because they're sent it to Earl's because I came back in the house. He had some lights on, and you better turn them fucking lights on, nigga. I come inside, all lights on. What the fuck is going on here? Well, we just discussed this $700 Georgia Power bill sitting over here. Turn this shit off. I've always been a person, if you ain't in that room, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Now turn all that shit off. Even if you're in the room, turn it off. Maybe because I did have a lot of workers in and out of here. $700. I need to look around, go back and look at the damn solar panels. I put solar panels in my house. Should have stayed in my damn apartment. Could be worse. I could have 19 children running around here trying to figure out how I'm gonna jumpstart their car and get my buggy, get out of the buggy load of groceries home. They were there early in the morning. She probably picking up breakfast, ran out of food, had to go there, had to go grocery shopping. Come on, y'all. Ugh, this brings back so many memories of being a kid and being drugged to the grocery store and you really didn't want to go. It brought back a lot of memories. Child, fuck, I'm gonna take me a shower. I ain't got 19 kids over here. Take me a shower. I don't know why I'm so sticky. I took a shower. Oh, I know why. I forgot I was moving all that shit around. It's a raggedy house. I came back in from the grocery store. I had to move a bunch of stuff around. Y'all, don't have 19 kids. Don't do it. That's a disaster. And God and Jesus is not coming to help you take care of them 19 children. You got to get the kindness of white strangers to come jumpstart your car. I want to say, where do you live at with these 19 kids? You live over here somewhere? She had that big ass house over here someplace. How they paying for this raggedy ass car? Maybe they paying for houses, skipping on car. Maybe she got the raggedy car. Maybe the husband got the nice car. We can dream a little bit. They got a beautiful home someplace, and these 19 kids are being taken care of. I saw those kids, and I saw that car. I saw them shoes on their feet. I'm old school. I was checking it out, looking. This is a hot ass mess. I don't know. I don't have 19 children. I ain't planning on having 19 children. From looks of things, she shouldn't have 19 children. They here now. Anyway, let me hear you all thoughts and opinion on 19 kids in 2022. Who does that? Clearly, this crazy woman does. Today is the Saturday, July 2nd. The year is 2022. I'm going to take me a shower, enjoy the rest of my evening, and sip on some waters or whatever it is. I got some tea. After I'm going to make me a vodka and cranberry. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night.